I'm Judy Shaw for NYSE Floor Talk. Joining me today is Drew Matto. He is CFO at Netskope. Drew, wonderful to have you on the show. Thanks for being here.
Nice to be here, Judy. Thanks for having us.
Okay, now before we get started, quick note to viewers, this interview is for informational purposes only. The NYSE doesn't recommend any investments or investment strategies. All right, Drew, tell me about the company. What's Netskope?
Well, Netskope is a next-gen security company that helps companies leverage the central technology themes of today, which are really cloud, digital transformation, and work from anywhere. We're a leader in what Gartner calls Secure Access Services Edge. SASE is the acronym. And that's about a $16 billion market today, growing to about $40 billion over the next several years. And SASE, or Secure Access Services Edge, is really about allowing safe and secure access to your data, your applications, and your workforce, no matter where they reside. So that's Netskope, global company, been in the market for about 10 years now.
All right, so you mentioned you just crossed the 10-year mark. Tell me, how's the company grown over the past 10 years?
Well, we've grown phenomenally, quite frankly. We've recently passed our $300 million of annual recurring revenue mark. We're growing at multiples of the market I just described, the SASE market, which is about 16 billion today, growing to about 40 billion over the next several years. We have about 2,000 customers. 25% of the Fortune 500, the global Fortune 500 are our customers. We have about 2,500, slightly more than 2,500 employees. And as I said, we're growing at multiples in the market. So fast growing, here to stay, great place to be.
Okay, all right, so now it is October, it's Cybersecurity Awareness Month. Tell me, in the wake of the current economic environment, and recent tech earnings, what are the prospects for Netskope and cybersecurity spending?
Well, the economy may be challenged, but security spending isn't.
Okay, good.
There is a huge cloud security deficit, to be frank. And so companies have really loaded up on what I call legacy architecture, securing legacy architecture. And so they spend, companies, enterprises on average spend probably 7 to 15% of IT spend, their IT spend, on securing their technology. For cloud, cloud, the big three, and SaaS was about a $400 billion market. Last year alone, companies only spent about 1 to 2% of that on security. So you've got this huge cloud security deficit. Think of it this way, here's some great stats. Like if you go back to Q2, just to reach the calendar Q2, there were 52 million data breaches within companies, within enterprise, 52 million data breaches. 70% of those were cloud related. So again, people are defending the fort, the old fort, but the new fort's everywhere. Data's now everywhere, and you need to protect that. And that's exactly what Netskope does. We're designed to provide secure access to data, systems, applications, and workers wherever they reside.
All right, well, Drew, wonderful to have you here on the floor. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk.
Thank you so much for having me. Pleasure to be here.